Hello everyone, it's me again, Romel. And if you are new to this channel, I work as a licensed real estate salesperson in the Philippines, based in Cebu, and a unit manager for Filipino homes. And in today's video, guys, I will be sharing to you the most common concern, the most common question that my clients usually ask me before they buy or before they purchase a condominium property here in Cebu City. And at the same time, I made this video to give some ideas, especially to those people who are not so familiar when we talk about condominium ownership. But before we start, I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel, and you can also hit the notification bell if you want to be notified for the upcoming videos related to Philippine real estate. And soon I will be posting some projects also that you can check in. And at the end of this video, if you find it useful, if you find it informative, I hope you can give it a thumbs up, and hopefully you can share it to all of your friends so that more people will have the idea about this topic. So let's start. So to start this, owning a condominium is one of the best income generating investment you could ever have when we talk about real estate. It offers you the biggest appreciation value over time, since most of this property is located in a prime location in the city. It also gives you a decent amount of monthly income if you want to have it rented, due to the fact that it offers convenience to the future tenants of your unit. But of course, before investing your hard-earned money, you need to make sure all the information concerning about it. And one of those is the condominium ownership. You have to know that in the Philippines, we have these two kinds of properties as far as condominium ownership is concerned. First, we called it the leasehold property. This is a kind of property that unit owners don't really own the land or the ground where the condominium is situated. Instead, there is a private individual or a private company who owns it. From the word lease itself, unit owners are basically renting for a certain period of time. Take note that I'm not talking about the building or the infrastructure, but I am talking about the land or the ground where it is situated. Now, for the terms and duration, it usually starts from 25 years, 50 years, or it can go to 65 years or even more. The concern is, what will happen when the contract expires? Well, there are instances that it can be renewed, but if not, then basically the owner regains its ownership once the contract expires. But for me personally, there's no way for me to be sad if it happens to be like that, because we're not talking for only a few years here, we're talking about decades. And if you're still alive, healthy and kicking after 99 years, okay, I understand. Now let's go to the second one. We called it freehold property. Unit owners with this kind of property will have its own CCT. So Romel, what does it mean? I mean, CCT stands for Condominium Certificate of Title. This is actually equivalent to the OCT, or the original certificate of title, and the TCT, which is the transfer certificate of title. Does CCT gives more than 50 years of ownership? The answer is yes. As long as it's in your name and you didn't sell it to others, then you are titled to have a perpetual ownership to that unit. Now, I have a friend who planned to get a condominium as his investment, but what's really holding his mind is that he thought ownership will only last for 50 years. And after 50 years, it will just disappear. And I actually understand, because in the Philippines, there are some people who think the same way as my friend. They are not so familiar with it, then it causes them to have a negative impression to a condominium investing. Which I think it's just a product of misunderstanding, because it is not the ownership of the condominium that would end after 50 years. Instead, it is the corporation or the condominium corporation. According to the Corporation Code of the Philippines, Section 11, it says that a corporation cannot exist for more than 50 years. But the question is, what is condominium corporation? So to those who are not so familiar with it, this is for you. Once majority of the units are already delivered to the unit owners, then they will be automatically become a member of a condominium corporation. So all the decision making concerning about the condominium, such as maintenance, renovation, budgeting, and many more, all will be decided based on the majority decision of the corporation. And you, as one of the unit owner, you all have the right to express your opinion and vote as to what you think would be a better decision for the sake of the condominium property and the corporation. And mind you guys, that though Corporation Code of the Philippines mentioned that the period cannot go beyond 50 years, the condominium corporation can actually reapply again for another 25 years or another 50 years. So it's very clear that it's not the ownership, but it's actually the condominium corporation or the corporation. Now, how about the building or the condominium itself? Of course, it won't last forever. It's literally walang forever if you talk about the building. So Romel, what will happen? It goes like this. Before the corporation expires, all the unit owners, or shall we say the shareholders of the condominium corporation, will have a formal discussion regarding about the condominium status, especially if it is livable or not. Because according to the Republic Act 4726, or also known as the Condominium Act of the Philippines, in Section 8C, it says
that the project has been in existence in excess of 50 years, that it is obsolete and uneconomic, and that condominium owners holding in aggregate more than 50% interest in the common areas are opposed to repair or restoration or remodeling or modernizing the project.
So after the assessment, let's say for example, it's proven that the condominium is not yet obsolete, it's still livable for more years, and majority of the unit owners agree to extend the life of the corporation, then it's possible to continue after 50 years. So it's not really true that condominium ownership will only last for 50 years. It all depends, especially if the condominium is well maintained by the corporation. Then what if it is decided by the corporation that you will stop the operation? The building isn't that good already and majority of the unit owners opposed to repair or restore. That's the time that the corporation can sell the property or ask the developer or even new developer to construct a new project. The good thing is that you as a shareholder to that condominium will have its own share. So it's not like your investment all of a sudden will just disappear. And can you imagine the price of the land after 50 years? Especially if it's located in a prime location in the city? I think I don't need to answer that. That's for you. So that's all for this video. I hope I was able to explain the information concerning about this topic. And once again, I will invite you again guys to hopefully you can subscribe to my channel and share this video so more people will know and more people will get the idea. So thank you for watching. It's my pleasure to give you this information, and till next video, till next time, keep safe, stay home. Bye.